What you're about to see is completely unedited. I've debated for weeks whether I should even upload this. What happened that night? It still doesn't feel real, but I have the footage, and I feel like I have to share it. Maybe someone out there has experienced something similar and can help me make sense of it all. It started like any other night. I was setting up for a late-night recording session, just testing my equipment. The house was dead quiet. My family was away for the weekend, so it was just me. I'd always heard stories about this old house. The usual stuff. Strange noises. Things moving on their own. I never believed any of it. I'm a skeptic, always have been. I need proof. Hard evidence. Well, I think I finally got it. The clock on my computer showed it was just past 3 a.m. They say that's the witching hour. The time when the veil between our world and the other side is at its thinnest. I was about to pack it in for the night when I heard a faint whisper. At first, I thought it was the wind, or maybe the house settling. I muted my microphone and just listened. Silence. I probably imagined it, right? I went back to what I was doing, but then I heard it again. This time, it was clearer. It sounded like a name, but not mine. My heart started pounding. I grabbed my camera, the one I'm filming on right now, and started recording everything. I didn't know what else to do. I slowly crept out of my room, my hands shaking so badly I could barely hold the camera steady. The hallway was dark, only lit by the faint glow of the streetlights outside. Every creak of the floorboards felt like a gunshot in the silence. I whispered, "Hello? Is anyone there?" I know. It's the classic horror movie mistake. But what else are you supposed to do? Nothing. Just more silence. I was starting to feel foolish, like I was letting my imagination get the better of me. I scanned the hallway with my camera, half expecting to see something jump out at me. I walked towards the living room, which has always had a strange, heavy feeling to it. As I entered the room, the temperature dropped. I mean, it was a noticeable, sudden chill that went right through my clothes. You can see the goosebumps on my arm right here in the footage, and that's when I saw it. In the corner of the room, by the old armchair, there was a shadow. It wasn't a normal shadow cast by the furniture. It was darker, denser, and it seemed to be moving. It was vaguely human-shaped, but distorted, elongated. I froze. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't think. All I could do was stand there and film. My mind was screaming at me to run, to get out of the house, but my body wouldn't move. Then, the shadow began to solidify. It wasn't just a dark patch anymore. It was taking on a more defined form. It looked like a tall, thin figure, just standing there, watching me. I didn't see a face, just an outline against the faint light from the window. I tried to say something, but no words came out. My throat was completely tight. The figure just stood there for what felt like an eternity. It didn't move. It didn't make a sound. It was the most terrifying, unnatural stillness I've ever experienced. Then, as suddenly as it appeared, it began to dissipate. It didn't walk away or fade out. It just sort of dissolved, like smoke, until there was nothing left but the empty corner in the old armchair. I stood there for at least 5 more minutes, unable to move, just staring at the empty space. My heart was beating so fast I thought it was going to explode. I slowly backed out of the room, never taking my eyes off that corner, and ran back to my room, locking the door behind me. I sat on my bed with the lights on for the rest of the night, too scared to even close my eyes. I kept replaying the footage on my camera, just to make sure I hadn't imagined it. But it's all there. The whisper, the cold spot, and the figure in the corner. You can see it for yourself. I haven't been able to sleep properly since it happened. Every little noise in the house makes me jump. I've watched this footage hundreds of times, zooming in, trying to find a rational explanation. Is it a trick of the light? A shadow from a passing car? But nothing lines up. The way it moved, the way it formed and then just vanished. It's not normal. The whispers my microphone picked up are even creepier. When I isolated the audio and amplified it, I can hear what sounds like a voice, very faint, saying a name over and over again. Eleanor. I don't know anyone named Eleanor. I did some research on the history of this house, and I found something that made my blood run cold. A woman named Eleanor lived and died in this house over 100 years ago. So, what am I supposed to do now? I feel like I'm not welcome here anymore. I'm sharing this with you all because I need to know I'm not crazy. Have any of you ever experienced anything like this? Have you seen a shadow figure? What did you do? Please, leave your comments below. I need some advice, some explanation, anything. I'm going to keep my cameras rolling, and if anything else happens, you'll be the first to know. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and turn on notifications if you want to follow this journey with me. I have a feeling this is just the beginning. Stay safe, everyone.